There's a stretch of county highway where the blacktop fades away, turns to gravel by the cornfields, out past Miller's place. I drove it every Friday with your picture on the dash, chasing down that sunset like it owed me something back. Your laugh would fill the cab like a summer thunder roll. You said love was simple, just let the good times roll. I was young and reckless, didn't know what I could hold. Now I'm parked where the gravel turns to gold, where the gravel turns to gold. In the light of setting sun, that's where I let you go, and where my heart come undone. Steel guitar, play it slow, let every memory unfold. She's still shining in my mind, where the gravel turns to gold. We carved our names in fence posts by the river bend, talked about forever like it wouldn't end. You swore you'd never leave me, I swore the same to you. But life don't ask permission, it just does what it will do. I took a job in Tulsa, you stayed close to home. Distance grew between us like weeds in the stone. I thought love could travel wherever I might roam, but some hearts need roots to grow, where the gravel turns to gold. In the light of setting sun, that's where I let you go, where my heart come undone. Steel guitar, play it slow, let every memory unfold. She's still shining in my mind, where the gravel turns to gold. Now past that old drive-in, boarded up and still, hear you whisper in the wind, rolling off the hill. If I could turn this truck around, back to 17, I'd choose the girl beside me over every dream. If you're out there somewhere, watching this same sky, I hope the man who holds you knows the reason why. You were the kind of love a man don't outgrow, you just learn to live without. Where the gravel turns to gold, I let the past unfold. Every mile I travel still leads me to that road. Steel guitar, don't cry too bold, just let the story be told. She's the best thing I ever had, where the gravel turns to gold. Where the gravel turns to gold.
The bluebonnets are blooming along that old highway, just like they did this summer. You said you couldn't stay. Your shadow crossed the doorway at the breaking of the dawn, and the screen door kept on swinging long after you were gone. There's a ribbon in my dresser from the county fair that year. We were dancing to a slow song I still hold dear. Your boots were worn and dusty, but you held me like a queen in the glow of neon heaven and a jukebox dream. Oh, blue bonnet, goodbye, bluer than the Texas sky. Steel guitar, don't make me cry. Not tonight, not tonight. Blue bonnet, goodbye, like a lonesome lullaby. Love bloomed wild and had to die under that wide open sky. Mama said that some men were born to roam the plains, like a tumbleweed in motion, like a westbound train. I tried to be your anchor, tried to be your shore, but the wind was always calling you for something more. Now I walk that roadside when the sun sinks low, touch the petals gently like they might still know that once we had a future bright as painted gold. Now it's just a story that the prairie told. Oh, blue bonnet, goodbye, if love were strong as wildflowers, we'd still be standing tall. But seasons turn without a sound and petals fall. Blue bonnet, goodbye, bluer than a midnight cry. Still I lift my head up high, though you passed me by. Blue bonnet, goodbye, you were mine and that's no lie. Some loves never really die, they just learn to say goodbye. Blue bonnet, goodbye.
There's a bar on the edge of town where the neon flickers low. Smells like smoke and old regret and stories people don't outgrow. I pull that same cracked vinyl stool like I've done 100 nights. Order something amber strong, stare into the light. Your reflection used to shimmer in that dusty mirror glass, laughing at my crooked jokes, saying this too shall pass. But some things don't pass easy, some things stay and shine, like a shadow in that doorway at closing time. When the neon fades at closing time and the jukebox plays that line, steel guitar cuts through my mind like it always does. Every road I've ever known leads me back to being alone, with a memory I can't outrun and a love that was. We were young and reckless, like a match against the wind, burning bright and fast, not thinking about the end. You said I loved the highway more than I loved your hand. I said I'd change tomorrow, but tomorrow never came. Now the bartender don't ask, he just pours the nights like he's heard 100,000 versions of men blaming God, but it wasn't fate that lost you, it was pride and foolish ways, and the silence that grew louder day by day. When the neon fades at closing time and the jukebox plays that line, steel guitar cuts through my mind like it always does. Every road I've ever known leads me back to being alone, with a memory I can't outrun and a love that was. I stepped outside for air tonight, looked up at the sky, stars still hanging steady, like they don't ask why. If I had one more chance, I'd trade this rambling life for a porch light and your laughter calling me inside. A man can chase the horizon till his boots give out, but what he's really running from is his own doubt. When the neon fades at closing time, I finally see the sign. Steel guitar don't sound so kind when you're alone. Every mile and every rhyme still whispers you were mine, and some loves don't really die, they just go home.
Sunlight breaking through the blinds, golden fields and winding vines, coffee steaming slow and kind, like the way you say my name.
Meadowlark up on the wire, singing like a small town choir, every note just climbing higher through the morning haze.
I can hear the screen door sigh,
feel the warmth of July, your shadow stretching along beside mine across the yard.
We don't need no grand parade,
just the life that we have made, in the quiet love that stayed, simple, true, and hard.
Oh, it's a meadowlark morning, with the world waking slow, steel guitar softly pouring like a river we know, hand in hand on this old back road where the wildflowers grow, with a fiddle crying low, love keeps rolling on in a meadowlark morning.
Years may bend these working hands, dust may settle on the land, but you still understand every part of me.
From the first shy glance we shared
To the vows we said in prayer, I have never once been scared of what's meant to be.
if the seasons change their tune,
We'll be dancing
always do. It's a meadowlark morning. Love keeps rolling on. Love keeps rolling on.
There's a picture on the mantle, faded by the years. A little dust on every memory, a little shine from tears. That old clock keeps on ticking, like it don't know we've changed. But every corner of this house still whispers your name. The kitchen door still creaks at night when the north wind blows, and I swear I hear your footsteps down that wooden hall. Your hat still hangs where you left it, by the back porch light, like you might come walking in any old time. If these walls could talk, they'd tell you how I tried to keep my heart from breaking every single night. If these walls could talk, they'd say I loved you true through every storm that rolled on by. I stayed right here for you. Sunday hymns on the radio, soft and low and sweet. Your harmony beside me made the song complete. We weren't rich in silver, we weren't dressed in gold, but we had something stronger than money ever holds. Now the garden's overgrown by the old fence line, and the roses that you planted bloom out of their time. I sit out on that front porch at the close of day, watching that red sun sinking like it used to when you'd stay. If these walls could talk, they'd tell you how I prayed for one more borrowed morning, one more yesterday. If these walls could talk, they'd say my love won't fade. It's written in the cracks and nails, this house and heart we made. I never needed diamonds or a mansion on a hill, just your hand in mine at dusk when the world grew still. Time can take the laughter, time can take the years, but it can't take what we built right here. If these walls could talk, they'd say I'm not alone. Your memory's the firelight that keeps this house a home. If these walls could talk, they'd whisper soft and slow. Love like ours don't disappear, it lingers in the wood and stone. So I'll leave the porch light on like I always do. If these walls could talk, they'd still be loving you.
There's a two-lane road that runs past the edge of this old town, where the fields turn into silence and the sun goes sliding down. I've been driving with the windows low, let that red dirt roll on in. Every mile's a memory and it's settling on my skin. Your name still rides the radio in every country song, like the night we swore forever on the hood till dawn. I thought love was something you could hold against the wind. Now it's just dust on my boots again. It's dust on my boots again. And a heart that won't pretend that I didn't lose my best friend on that back road bend. Steel guitar don't play so blue. You know I'm barely hanging through. Every mile just brings me back to loving you. There's dust on my boots again. I passed that old gas station where you used to wait, leaning on your daddy's Ford, running 10 minutes late. You smile like summer rain on a dry July, and I'd swear I saw my whole world in your hazel eyes. We were young and wide open, like that prairie sky. Didn't know that promises sometimes learn to lie. Thought I'd outrun heartbreak, but it always wins. Leaves dust on my boots again. It's dust on my boots again. It's dust on my boots again. Mama says a broken heart builds a stronger man, but strength don't mean much when you're reaching for her hand. There's a screen door slamming in my memory, and a porch light shining on what used to be. I've tried to wash the past away in whiskey and in rain, but every road I take just circles back again. Some loves don't fade, they settle deep within, like dust on my boots again. If I see you in some other town with somebody new, I hope he knows the treasure he's holding on to too. And if you ever think of me when the night rolls in, know I'm somewhere chasing what might have been. It's dust on my boots again, and I do it all again. Every kiss, every reckless spin on that back road bend. Steel guitar cries soft and slow, let the whole wide world just go. Some loves never leave a man, they just settle in. Yeah, like dust on my boots again. Yeah, it's dust on my boots again, and I'm still loving you, my friend. lanterns floating on the lake, little wishes that we make, watching every ripple break under pale moonlight.
Your reflection next to mine, silver stars in perfect line, like the hands of fate and time finally aligned.
I was just a drifting soul, half a heart and half a home, till your love made me home that wooden pier.
Wind was humming through the pines, you were tracing little signs on my callous working hands, saying I am here.
Lanterns on the lake tonight, burning warm and shining bright,
like a fiddle singing soft and light through the midnight air. Every spark is something true, every dream leads back to you, with a steel guitar crying blue. Love is everywhere, lanterns on the lake. Years may fade, the painted dot tick like that old mantel clock, but this feeling doesn't stop, it only grows.
From the first slow country song to the place where we belong,
You're the right in every wrong, heaven only knows. Lanterns on the lake tonight. Call your name through the quiet and the flame, we'd shine the same. Lanterns on the lake tonight, burning love that feels so right. Lanterns on the lake tonight.
the paint's worn thin on these old boards, rocking chair still sings. Wind chimes hum that same old song Mama used to bring.
I've been sitting here at sunset, watching day turn blue. Every night I left a space right here for you.
I drove past towns and knew my name, then forgot it fast. Every dream felt almost right, but almost never lasts.
When the road got quiet and late at night, your face came through. Turns out home was never gone, it was always you.
Some hearts wander, some hearts stay.
Some find home the hard way.
I'm still here on this front porch with your shadow in my view. Same old stars, same soft prayers, still believing in you.
If the night asks where I belong, when the day is through, I'm still here on this front porch, waiting on you. I ain't mad at the years we lost, they taught me how to stand. But love don't ask for perfect timing, just an honest hand.
If you're tired of running circles, trying to feel brand new, there's a place that never changed, and it's me and you.
I don't need a second chance.
I just need this one
To love you like the work of my hands till my work is done.
No big words, no big plans, just truth I can hold on to.
If you'll sit beside me now, I'll sit forever too.
I'm still here on this front porch, like I always said I'd be. Same old heart, same old promise, just you and me.
If tomorrow breaks like dawn, soft and honest too, I'm still here on this front porch,
setting the seed
for you.
Yeah, still here, right here with you.
I'm still here, right here with you. I still wake up before the sunrise, habit I never outgrew. Coffee on the radio, humming low like it used to when I had you. Your jacket's hanging by the back door, smells like rain and no cologne. I tell myself I should move it now, but some things feel better left alone. The town ain't changed, just aged a little, like the lines around my eyes. Same old church, same worn out bell, still ringing out goodbyes. I pass the places we used to go, and I don't turn my head. I ain't crying like I did back then, I just feel it instead. I learned to miss you slowly, like the moon learns when to rise. Not all at once, not every minute, just quiet tears in time. I don't break down like I used to, I don't ask the reasons why. I learned to miss you slowly, and I learned how to survive. Your letters sit in a shoebox, tied up with a faded string. I don't read them every night no more, but I still remember everything. You always said love was patience, I didn't know what you meant. Now I count the years by heartaches instead of what I spent. There were nights I swore I'd call you just to hear you say my name. But pride can be a stubborn thing, and silence won the game. If loving you was a long, hard road, then I walked it all alone. Every mile taught me something true by letting go and holding on. I learned to miss you slowly, like the seasons change the land. No sudden storms, just steady weather I didn't plan. Your memory don't haunt me, it just sits beside my mind. I learned to miss you slowly, like a song you hum sometimes. Some loves burn bright and fade away, some linger soft and low. Yours stayed with me in quieter ways than you'll ever know. till it didn't hurt so bad. Still wishing things had gone different, but grateful for what we had. If loving you was my lesson, then I learned it all my life. I learned to miss you slowly, and I'm finally alright. Yeah, I still miss you, just not like before.
I was young and full of restless nights, chasing dreams that didn't stay. You were quiet, steady as dawn, never begged me not to stray. That old truck broke down more than once, so did I along the way. But you waited like a porch light on, teaching me love don't fade.
I watched you leave with dusty wheels and hope packed in your eyes. I learned to pray in simple words under open skies. Every year felt long alone, but my heart already knew some loves rush like summer rain. Ours grew strong and true.
It ain't loud, it ain't fast, just built to last. We learned love the slow way, like the sun learning to rise. No rush, no runaway, just truth in our eyes. Every scar, every mile brought us closer today. We learned love the slow way.
I tried to be the man you saw before I knew his name. Every hard-earned lesson carved it in flame.
Now I don't need a different life for roads I didn't choose. All I need your hand in mine, and nothing left to prove. You came back softer than before, but stronger in your soul. I saw forever in your smile, like it finally felt whole. If this is all the world can give, then I don't want more. Just mornings, fields, and you coming home. Through that old screen door, we learn love the slow way. Through silence and through time, no perfect words to say, just hearts falling in line. If tomorrow acts how we made it this far today, we learn love the slow way. Some fires burn out quick and bright. I stayed warm through every night. We learned love the slow way, and I wouldn't change a thing. We learn love the slow way. We learn love the slow way. We learn love. Ooh. We learn love the slow way. I put on my Sunday dress this morning, blue one
always loved. Pressed it neat, fixed my hair like I was meeting someone. Church bells rang at 9:30. I stayed right where I stood. Sometimes faith feels heavier when you've been trying to be good. The mirror asked me questions I didn't want to hear, like how long you plan on waiting and what you still hold dear. I sat right down on the edge of the bed, folded hands, closed eyes, praying for peace, not answers, under quiet skies. Sunday dress, no place to go, heart too full to move somewhere. Love slipped out the door, left me dressing up for you. I ain't bitter, I ain't broken, just tired of holding on. Sunday dress, no place to go, and the day goes on. I'll hang it back up come evening, next to all my doubts. Some prayers don't get answered, they just slowly work you out. If you ever knock again, I won't ask you why. I'll just smooth this dress once more and let love decide. Some faith lives in letting go, not in asking more. Sunday dress, no place to go, but I'll be alright. Sunday dress, no place to go, but I'll be alright.
Town don't talk much anymore, just wind and screen doors. It taught me silence real early, taught me what not to say. Learned how to nod instead of argue, how to leave lights on, how to love somebody steady even when they're gone. Every corner's got a memory, every bar stool knows my name. They watch me think I knew it all, then watch me change. You said, boy, don't outrun your shadow. I smiled like I was sure. Turns out shadows don't chase you, they just wait near the door. Some truths whisper, they don't shout. I learned silence from this town, from long nights and honest days, from love that didn't beg me, from words I didn't say. If I ever find forgiveness for the things I ran around, I learned silence from this town. I ain't blaming roads or timing or the man I used to be. I just know love ain't loud when it's real and free. If I ever love again, I love slow, I swear. Like this town taught me patience, but never going anywhere. Stillness ain't empty, it's just full of truth. I learned silence from this town, and it finally taught me peace. There's a fence post leaning by the pasture, been that way since 78. Daddy said it taught him something about time, love, and wait. You and I sat right beside it, talk about dreams we never planned. I thought life was always moving, didn't know it asked you to stand. That fence still leans the same direction, like it knows the way to years. Some things bend but don't give up, even when the ground ain't clear. I've been easy, broke a little, learned the cost of being free. Funny how the things that stay end up teaching me. I thought strong men never stopping, turns out strong is staying put. Where the fence posts lean and the fields stay wide, that's where I lost you and learned my pride. Every line in this weathered land feels like you've been seen. Yeah, my heart still rests where the fence posts lean. Slower than I left, with less to prove these days. I don't need a bigger future, just honest yesterdays. Your name still fits this quiet place like it always did. Some loves don't fade with distance, they just wait like this. Where the fence posts lean under open skies, where love was simple before goodbye. If you ever walk this road again, you'll know what I mean. I'll be right here where the fence posts lean. Not every promise needs words, some just need time. Where the fence posts lean, that's where my truth has been. I went down to the creek this morning where the water bends just right, barefoot on those old flat stones, thinking about that night.
You skip rocks, missed every throw, said, girl, don't laugh at me. Funny how I hear your voice in every memory.
That creek still running soft and slow, like it's got nothing to prove. Just like the way I always loved every part of you.
I left town young, came back late, with more truth than pride. Turns out love is patient, while I learned how to try.
Time can bend, but it don't erase what was written in this place. If the creek still knows our names, and the moon still lights that bend, then maybe love don't ever leave. It just waits till when. Meet me where the water remembers every promise we made true. If the creek still knows our names, it'll lead me back to you.
I held on through quiet years, learned to stand alone. But every dream had your shadow, walking me back home.
Some love shout, some love sing, ours was always low. Like a hymn you hum by heart, even when you don't know.
I ain't got much to offer now, just steady hands and time. But I'll love you slow and honest, like that old county line.
No big words, no grand display, just sunrise working true. If you'll walk this life with me, I'll walk it with you. If the creek still knows our names, let it hear us once again. Two old hearts still beating right, like they did back then. Let the water carry softly everything we've been through. If the creek still knows our names, I know it knows me and you. We don't need forever loud,
Just forever now.
we don't need forever loud.
Just forever now.
If the creek still knows our names,
And the stars still tell the truth, then every road I ever walked was walking back to you.
morning breaks on a field of gold, dew on grassy airfields old. Every prayer my daddy knew floats up slow in shades of blue.
I've walked this land with barefoot dreams, learned what love and patience mean. Every answer I can try lives under this wide open sky.
I came rolling in with tired eyes, miles behind me dust and lies. City lights don't shine as bright as a quiet town on a Friday night.
I laid my head on the hood of my car, counted stars, forgot how far I drifted from the reason why I belong under this wide open sky.
Some truths don't need to hide,
they rise like stars at night under this wide open sky, where hearts don't hurry, don't ask why. Every wrong feels small and light when love's standing by your side. No walls to keep, no alibi, just you and me and time passing by. If forever's real, I know why it's under this wide open sky. Your hands are rough, but they're kind, like the land that raised your mind. You don't promise heaven fast, you just love
just truth I can feel and hold. Every time I see your eyes, I see that wide open sky. I ain't perfect, never was, but loving you feels honest. Just I don't need much to feel alive, just your laugh and a little time. If the storms roll through someday, we won't run, we'll just stay. Let the thunder pass us by under this wide open sky. If the world grows loud and fast, we'll slow it down, we'll make it last. Under this wide open sky, where forgiveness learns to fly. Every scar, every try finds its place and learns why. Hand in hand till time runs dry. No need to fear the long goodbye. If love's a reason to survive, it's under. That's where our hearts guide. Wide open sky. That's where our hearts lie. This truck's seen better mornings and worse kinds of nights. Held my fists on the steering wheel when I couldn't make things right. It's heard me curse at God, heard me pray half drunk. Ain't no place left in this cab where the truth ain't sunk. There's a stain on the dashboard from a coffee I spilled the night she said she was done, and I said nothing still. I drove till the sunrise, didn't know where I was bound. Sometimes motion feels like healing when staying breaks you down. Some confessions don't need ears, just 4 wheels and years. This truck knows my secrets, every one I hide, all the fears I don't say, all the nights I lie. It's carried me through silence, through blame I couldn't shake. If this truck could talk back, it'd tell me to stay. I've slept in this seat before, let the radio play old songs about men like me who push love away. Funny how country songs sound different when they're true. When every word hits home and you know it's you. I ain't proud of all my choices, but I own them now. Every mile's a sentence, every dent's a vow. If I ever learn to settle, learn to love without defense, this truck will be the witness to a better man. If redemption's got a road, I'm still driving slow. This truck knows my secrets, but it don't judge me none. It just keeps on rolling till the damage is done. If I ever find forgiveness at the end of this drive, this truck will know before anyone I finally survive. This truck knows my secrets, but it don't judge me none. It just keeps on rolling till the damage is done. If I ever find forgiveness at the end of this drive, this truck will know before anyone I finally survive.
There's a town I don't drive through without slowing down a bit. Every street light knows my face, every corner what I did. I live young, lived angry, lived thinking I was right, but I left my name in that town like a shadow every night. There's a bar where they still talk about the night I lost control. Said I loved her, said I'd stay, then I walked out in the cold. I tell myself I had my reasons, tell myself it wasn't fear, but the truth don't argue back, it just waits till you can hear. You can outrun consequence, but memories got patience. I left my name in that town, in a heart I broke somehow, in a promise set too proud. I left my name in that town. I've worn miles like a crown, tried to drown that old sound, but regret don't quiet down. I left my name in that town. I've loved women since then. Some were kind, some were strong, but none of them ever asked why I flinch when love feels long. I learned how to laugh again, learned how to blend in crowds, but there's a part of me still standing right where I backed out. If I ever pass back through, I won't knock or make a scene, just tip my hat to what I lost and what I should have been. I don't expect forgiveness, I don't ask to be found, I just carry what I earned, 'cause I left my name in that town. Some sins don't need a judge, they judge you on their own. I left my name in that town, like dust you can't shake down. Every road just circles round what I did and what I am. If there's grace for men like me who learn late what love means, I'll wear this truth, I'll wear this crown. I left my name in that town. I've walked fields that looked alive, but underneath we're barely trying. Painted green but dry inside. Some places smile but fields don't lie.
I've known towns that promise more than they ever gave before. Truth don't dress itself in gold, it shows up plain and old.
I learned early watching land, what grows slow will always stand. If you rush it, it won't stay. Love's the same in every way.
I don't need a perfect man, just someone who understands. it's broken if it's dry. You can see it with your eyes. Love that lasts don't need disguise. It grows slow, it stays alive. Hearts are just like soil and rain. Fields don't lie, and love's the same.
I don't have much to prove these days. No need to shine, no need to race. I'd rather build than run away. Plant something strong and stay.
I ain't rich in silver or fame, but my word still means my name. Everything I bring to you is honest, deep and true.
I see the way you take your time, fix what's broke instead of hide. That's the kind of love I trust, the kind that doesn't turn to dust.
If tomorrow brings a drought, we'll work it through, we won't burn out. What we've grown won't say goodbye.
Let the seasons do their part. We've got patient hearts. Fields don't lie, they tell the story if you try. Every tear, every track
Leaves a mark that won't deny.
side by side until the grain turns to gold again and again.
If the world asks us why, fields don't lie.
There's dust on these old roads behind me, names I don't say out loud. Every mile's got a memory, some I'm proud of, some I'm not. I learned young how to keep on moving when staying felt too hard. Left my shadow by the county line with a beat up heart and a borrowed car. Mama said, son, don't run too fast. Life ain't kinda restless feet. But I chased the sound of a wider world and left her words in the backseat. Every town looked good at sunset, every promise felt real at night. But by morning I was always gone, still searching for a reason why. Funny how the road teaches truth when there's nothing left to lose. There's dust on these old roads, and it's settled in my bones. Every wrong turn, every scar led me right to who I am. I've looked hard, I've let go, lost some things I should have known. If I'm broken, heaven knows there's dust on these old roads. I loved a girl by a river bend, said forever like I meant it then. But I left when the night felt heavy, thought freedom meant leaving again. I hear her laugh in the radio on songs that ain't just right. Some ghosts don't haunt your sleep, they just walk with you through life. I stood alone at gas station lights, counting change and second chances. Watch my face in the rearview glass, look older than the miles I passed. I ain't asking for forgiveness or trying to change the past, just laying down my truth tonight on a road that still runs back. You can outrun towns and names, but you can't outrun who you became. There's dust on these old roads from the places I outgrew. Every goodbye I couldn't say still rides along with you. I've been lost, get home. I'll drive slower than before, let the engine cool, let the silence speak of what I was running for. If love's still waiting somewhere past the bend, past the pain, I'll meet it with an honest heart and a man who's finally changed. And there's dust on these old roads, but I ain't ashamed no more. Every mile wrote a line in a story worth the cost. I don't need a cleaner past or a dream that shines like gold, just a place to rest my soul with dust on these old roads.
I used to miss you loud and hard, like thunder breaking in my heart. Cried your name into the night, prayed till morning, found me tired. But years have taught me softer ways to carry love that couldn't stay. Now I breathe and let it be. I learned to miss you quietly. Your jacket's gone from off the chair, but I still feel you standing there. In the pause before I sleep, in the promises I keep. I don't beg the stars no more, don't pace the kitchen floor. I just sit with memories, like old friends keeping me company. Some wounds don't bleed forever, they just settle in. I learned to miss you quietly, like rain that falls where no one sees. I don't fight it, I don't cry, I let it pass me gently by. If loving you's a part of me, then I'll wear it honestly. I ain't lonely, I ain't blue, I just miss you quietly. They say time heals everything, but time just taught me different things. Like how to smile and still feel sore, how to love and not ask for more. I hear your voice in passing songs on late night radio alone. It don't hurt like it used to do, it just reminds me I once knew you. I don't need you back again, don't need answers, don't need amends. Some loves aren't meant to stay, they just shape you on the way. If I ever cross your mind, I hope you're gentle, hope you're kind, as I've learned to be, while missing you quietly. If fate should bring you near, I won't run, I won't fear. I learn to miss you quietly, without regret or misery. Just a love I won't undo, and memories I still hold true. If the night feels calm and blue, and your name drifts into view, don't you worry, I'll be fine, missing you quietly.